The situation coming out of Benue State right now is very serious. And it is one of those stories that requires calm attention, clear understanding, and honest conversation. Reports reaching us indicate that violent clashes linked to land disputes between farming communities and armed groups identified as herders have again left many people dead, several injured, and entire communities thrown into fear and uncertainty. According to accounts from residents and local leaders, the violence reportedly happened overnight, catching villagers off guard while they were resting in their homes after a long day on the farms. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss verified updates like this. From what we understand so far, the incident began as a disagreement over land use, something that has become increasingly common in parts of the Middle Belt. Farmers in these areas depend completely on their land for survival. That land is their food source, their income, and their future. On the other hand, herders move with their cattle in search of grazing land and water. When these two ways of life collide without clear rules, protection, or proper mediation, tension builds quickly. Sadly, in Benue, that tension reportedly turned into violence, leaving dozens of farmers dead, according to community claims. Like this video and subscribe, because these are the stories that matter. Eyewitnesses say armed men entered farming communities late at night. Homes were attacked, people ran for safety, and in the confusion, lives were lost. Many families are now mourning loved ones, while others are searching for missing relatives. Some survivors say they escaped by hiding in nearby bushes until morning. Others were not so lucky. Farmlands that once produced food are now empty, and fear has replaced normal daily life. Please like and subscribe so we can continue bringing these stories to the public in a responsible way. This is not the first time Benue has experienced this kind of tragedy. For years, communities across the state have complained about repeated attacks, warning that the situation keeps getting worse. Many locals feel abandoned, saying they have raised alarms several times without seeing lasting solutions. Each time violence happens, promises are made, security is deployed temporarily, and then things return to normal until another attack occurs. This cycle has left many residents tired, angry, and deeply worried about the future. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more real-time updates. The impact of these attacks goes beyond the number of lives lost. When farmers are afraid to go to their fields, food production drops. When villages are deserted, children stop going to school. When people flee their homes, they depend on relatives or camps for shelter and food. All of these adds pressure to an already difficult economic situation. Benue is often called the food basket of the nation, but how can it continue to feed others when its own farmers are living in fear? Please like and subscribe as we continue to follow this story closely. Community leaders in the affected areas are calling for urgent intervention. They say, what is happening is no longer a small local issue, but a serious security concern. They want stronger protection for rural communities, clear enforcement of land use laws, and real dialogue that includes everyone involved. Many believe that without firm action, more lives will be lost. As you listen to this, remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Another important angle to this story is trust. Many villagers say they no longer trust that help will arrive on time. Some claim that by the time security forces reach attacked areas, the damage is already done. This lack of confidence makes communities feel helpless, and that fear spreads quickly. When people feel unprotected, they may take desperate actions, which can lead to even more violence. Like and subscribe, because awareness is the first step toward change. There is also the issue of justice. Families who have lost loved ones want accountability. They want to know that those responsible will be identified and punished according to the law. Without justice, wounds remain open and anger continues to grow. Healing cannot happen when people feel their pain is ignored. Please like this video and subscribe so we can keep asking the hard questions. As this story continues to develop, one thing is clear. The cost of these conflicts is too high. Every life lost is a tragedy. Every displaced family is a reminder that peace is fragile. The voices coming from Benue are calling for solutions that go beyond temporary measures. They want lasting peace, clear policies, and a future where farmers can work their land without fear and communities can sleep safely at night. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay informed as we continue. It is important to understand that what is happening in Benue is not just about one night or one community. It reflects a deeper problem that has been building quietly for years. Many residents say they have learned to sleep with one eye open, listening carefully to every sound in the night. When dogs bark or movements are heard, fear spreads instantly. This is not how any community should live. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel so more people can hear these stories. Survivors of the recent violence describe scenes of panic and confusion. People were woken up suddenly, unsure of where to run or who to trust. Parents grabbed their children, some without shoes, others without even knowing where they were going. In moments like that, survival becomes the only goal. After daybreak, the reality became clear. Homes were damaged, farms were abandoned, and families were counting losses that cannot be replaced. Like this video and subscribe so we can continue to give voice to those affected. One major concern now is displacement. Many families have left their villages completely, moving to nearby towns or staying with relatives. Some are living in overcrowded conditions, relying on help from friends, churches, and local volunteers. This sudden movement of people puts pressure on host communities and creates new challenges, including food shortages and health concerns. These are the silent effects of violence that often do not make the headlines. Please like and subscribe for continued coverage. Local farmers are especially worried because this period is critical for planting and harvesting. Missing a farming season can mean hunger for an entire year. When farmers abandon their land out of fear, the consequences reach markets, households, and even urban areas that depend on rural food supply. Many are asking a simple question: how long can this continue before it affects everyone? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. There are also voices calling for calm and unity. Some community leaders are urging residents not to respond with revenge, warning that it will only deepen the crisis. They say peace is difficult, but violence will only destroy what is left. These leaders believe that dialogue supported by strong security and clear laws is the only path forward. However, many residents say they are tired of talks without action. Like and subscribe as we keep following these developments. Another issue being discussed is early warning. Many attacks are said to happen with little or no advance notice. Communities want better systems that allow them to alert authorities quickly and receive help before things get out of control. They also want faster response times when distress calls are made. In emergencies, minutes matter and delays can cost lives. Please like this video and subscribe so these concerns remain in public view.